Hi, welcome to the It's Beyond Me podcast. I'm your host, Freddie T. And today we're going to talk about the Young Thug situation in court. I mean, ain't no way this man tried to smuggle in some perks in front of the judge. I don't understand that. Is drug addiction that serious that you got to get your perks in front of the judge whilst you're facing more charges? Man, this guy is just insane. I mean, you got to watch this video and see what's happening.
All new tonight at 11, contraband in court. Atlanta rapper Young Thug is already facing a slew of Rico charges, but now there are new allegations against him and a fellow YSL defendant. Here's what happened. We got this video from court. Take a look at the part we highlighted here. Do you see this? Right there. According to court motions, Young Thug's fellow defendant Khalif Adams passed Percocet to Young Thug under the guise of a handshake right in front of the entire courtroom. Court documents say that law enforcement immediately moved in to search Adams, who resisted. But once they searched him, the documents say they found more contraband, including Percocet, marijuana, and tobacco, all wrapped in plastic, and food seasonings to mask the smell.
Seriously, Thugger, you got to think about it. Your homie's facing life. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't got nothing to lose. You still got a chance. But, I mean, you had a chance. I should put it that way. Because I don't know if you still have a chance after this situation. They got you on tape. Hell, it might not be 4K, but they got you. At the end of the day, they got you. They got you on tape. You did that little funky little handshake of yours. Got busted. Hell, it must have been lame as hell because they caught it from a mile away. If the 5-0 saw it off the rip, it was lame. Was it really worth the situation? Was it really worth it? What you got, like 2 perks? Now you're facing what? An additional amount of time for trying to smuggle in a controlled substance into a federal building? That man is stupid. I just don't get it. It's like the dumb leading the dumb. Like, seriously. These boys right here they keep on just stacking up the case. Y'all are just making the case for them. Before it was just a Rico case. Now you got other cases on top of that. I don't understand these guys. At the end of the day, is it really worth it? What are we trying to do? Are you trying to put yourself away, or are you trying to get out of this case, Thugger? Because right now, any chance of getting out is gone. You just proved to them that you're a straight up menace anyway. It's disappointing, man. It's disappointing to see a guy who had quite a lot of talent flush it all away for what? A couple pills? The problem is we listen to all this music where people are glamorizing popping perks, drinking codeine, getting wasted, partying all night.
I just need a whole lot of drugs in my system. I just tried acid for the first time. I feel good.
But people forget that it's all cool to do that in moderation, but some of these guys are straight up rapping on stuff because they're addicts. That's what they like to do. They're junkies. It's sad to say, but when a guy is facing 25 years plus and he's willing to risk it all to get some perks, to get a couple of drugs in, that's sad. I mean, I sincerely hope that he was just an unwilling participant, but I highly doubt it, because you know what? Half of these guys they can't leave their life alone. They're used to getting high and drunk and messed up all day, every day, and when they get locked up, they just think that they can carry on doing what they're doing, and they're willing to risk it all for that next fix. I mean, it's obvious in this situation. I don't know. I mean, do you really feel that rap is now oversaturated with a bunch of junkies, or do you feel that it's just a handful of them left? It is known that prescription opioid abuse and addiction is a significant problem in the United States, according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. In 2019, more than 68% of drug overdose deaths involved an opioid, and more than 47,000 deaths involved prescription opioids. The drug problem is just rising. It's not getting any better. I can name countless songs, videos where everybody's glamorizing the life, but at the same time, they're not showing what happens after.
All right, we've been reporting this week on America's worsening fentanyl crisis, and today the CDC shared a truly staggering statistic on drug overdoses. Nearly 108,000 Americans died from overdoses last year. That's the most ever, and it's about 15% more than the record set in 2020. Overdoses involved fentanyl and other synthetic opioids topped 71,000, accounting for about 2/3 of all fatal overdoses in 2021.
They're not showing the fact that half of these guys are looking like they're 70 when they're in their 20s, or walking like they're 80 when they're in 19. It's a big issue. We need to really work on it. We need to get on our kids. We need to see. I mean, I would say to everybody, watch the DARE videos. But when I was a kid, I watched the DARE videos where they would say, "This is your egg. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs," and they'll crush the eggs. And all they taught me was how to make eggs. I just became a fat kid because I was eating eggs all day. It really didn't help me on that situation. But all I have to say, I mean, it's all fun and games, but we do have to sit down and talk to our kids about drugs. And I mean, you might not be able to prevent them from trying them, but you can at least try and get them to do it responsibly. Because, you know, I thought when the SoundCloud era was over, the majority of the junkies had left, because let's be for real, a lot of those guys were just, that's all they were about. They either OD'd, died, or went to rehab. So I don't know. You guys give me your comments. Tell me what you guys think about this situation. Do you feel that rap is oversaturated with junkies or in addicts, or do you feel that this is just a separate incident? It's been nice talking to y'all. I hope to see you again. Like and subscribe and comment, please. And we'll get back to you.